YouTube, hold your wallets. Prismatic Evolutions is getting printed into the ground. Making this video as a Pokemon investor, I am pretty confident in saying this. So guys, get ready, sit back, relax, and let's watch, or let me start yapping. That's what I should say. Before I hop into this, I do gotta mention I'm not a financial advisor, so please take this for your own advice. And guys, complete side note, nothing related to me, my YouTube channel. As a lot of you know, earlier, a recent plane crash has happened in India, and I just want to take a moment of gratitude, guys, to go ahead and let all those people rest in peace. Really, really unfortunate and scary, and I think it's just really human to bring up stuff like this in videos that don't really matter. So just want to say, God bless all those people. Let's hop into the video now, guys. So for those of you who do not know, Prismatic Evolutions is literally going down a really, really bad rabbit hole for a lot of people. But for a lot of people like me and you who like to invest and like the hobby, this is a great thing. Last video, I made this graph, and a lot of you guys, I got a few comments sort of related to this drawing, and I made this the Scalpers versus product graph. Let me make sure I'm recording really quick. Okay, we are. What this graph shows, guys, is that the demand for Scalpers is going down slowly, and the amount of product is getting higher. So what I practically mean by all of this, to sort of summarize it up for you guys, is that the volume, let me draw a rocket ship. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, okay, there we go, guys. It's a rocket ship drawing. This is product right now. It is blasting into space, right? There's so much that at the end of the day, it's going to overwhelm the scalpers. There'll be so much volume into the market. And guys, listen, Pokemon is a ginormous company. And if you guys are struggling to find product now, just give it a few months or a year. You will see how much product there will be. It's going to be crazy, because at the end of the day, guys, what does every company follow? Every company, in the true deep of their heart, they follow money. So keep that in mind. I truly believe that will happen. I'll discuss more into this. Now, I'm currently on Instagram. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know how accurate this Poke Notify is, because honestly, I know a lot of this stuff could be a little bit off, right? You can't trust everything on the internet. But I knew a Poke Notify is like a very, very trusted source. So I'm going to take my shot on this. And even though if this is wrong, I sort of have a premise that most of this is true. Costco, guys, is getting 80,000 units of Prismatic Evolutions, which is honestly just crazy, guys. 80,000, you know how much that is, bro? And I don't know if I'm seeing this right, but if this bundle features 2 ETPs, and that's 160,000 units. I don't know if we're gonna go in that, like, if 80,000 for one of these, but my point being, guys, is that there's so much volume right now going to this freaking realm. There are people lining up. There are people even finding this stuff after the scalpers leave, because there's just so much of it that there's no point in buying it anymore. Same thing, guys, going on with GameStop. GameStop is re-releasing Blooming Waters, Testing Rivals. 151 is coming back into the market. We are even seeing, and guys, I gotta make it clear, don't trust this. Like, this is not my stuff, so all Poke Notify, don't go check your stores and say, oh, Pokestoxy show that this would be in stores tomorrow. I'm not saying it will be. I'm saying in general, we're seeing a lot more of reprint happening. And listen, for my own word, guys, I went to Target and I found Blooming Waters. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it. I went to a vending machine and it was quote unquote full. I was able to see all the full product, but my point being, it was probably full. Product is out there, guys, and it's really, really starting to get out there. So what's really happening right now is the tables are finally starting to turn. And for a lot of people, this is a great thing. I drew an iceberg last video, and I said how the iceberg was starting to tip, and we can sort of see that happening. I am really, really, really freaking excited, guys, for this drastic moment. This final change right now is happening into the market. You know, it's sort of like two companies battling against each other, the scalpers and the product, and it sort of has been like this whole time. But I think we're finally crossing this point. This grand point. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Can I? I don't think I can too well. But I think, guys, or maybe I can. I think I could. Keep in mind, as if the red is the scalpers and the product is the green, guys. We're going through that moment right now where we're starting to see the tables finally turn, and this is very, very freaking exciting in my opinion, bro. I'm honest, guys. You know, I don't lie about stuff on here. As an investor, this might seem like a really bad thing, but this gives a whole new opportunity for the long run, and I'm very excited for that. So keep that in mind, chat. Now, I do want to talk about a few products, guys, today. I do not know why this is so glitched out right now, but I think that should work. We do have the Costco bundle. I do want to go over it, what it's looking at right now in the market. It is pretty freaking expensive, honestly. So this does contain one ETB and one booster bundle. So keep that in mind. ETBs right now are averaging around $100, and booster bundles are averaging right now $60. Still kind of expensive for the booster bundle. I don't know how that thing is so much money. I know why it is so much money, but I just can't at the same time. It is dropping in price slowly, as we know that, nothing new. But what's going to happen, guys, in my opinion, and a lot of you guys can agree, and I'm really happy that this community is coming together. And on my last video, a lot of you guys were saying, you know, Pokey, with your recent videos that you made about the time to buy is now and stuff. And listen, as a YouTuber, guys, I respond to all the comments. I really do, and I look into them, and I respect them. And I think that's the great thing about a community that we can build. So if you guys have any questions, complaints, agreements, let me know. A lot of you guys are saying, I'm going to buy at MSRP. I'm going to wait. I know it will happen. I have patience. And I agree with you. The reason why I make like these different kind of videos is because there are people with different investment goals. And at the end of the day, everyone has a different achievement. Some people want to buy Prismatic ETB right now for, let's say, like $100, right? And then within a few weeks, when it goes up, maybe, miraculously, I don't think so, you know, sell it again. Or some people want to buy it and then hold it for long term, knowing that this ETB will probably be worth $300 within a few years, right? Because Prismatic, guys, as a lot of you know, and if you guys know the Pokemon markets really, really well, you know that Prismatic Evolutions is a very, very new set. This set has literally came out this year, and there are still so many waves to come. If you guys remember, when I literally just drew this thing, bro, all companies chase for at the end of the day is money. So if Pokemon needs to print 1 million units, you know, I mean, they literally just printed 80,000 of Prismatic. I don't know how many of these kind of sets they're going to have to do. What I mean by sets is like how many rounds of 80,000 units they're going to have to do in order to fully cross the line, guys, between the Scalpers and whatever. I think we'll finally see that table turn. So within then, we'll probably see some of that happen. And then going on with Prismatic Super Premium Collections, I've been on this thing every single video, analyzing it every single day because I post daily now. So, you guys should appreciate that, you know. I mean, I'm doing this for y'all. This thing is dropping and continuing to free fall. Like every time I check in on this product, it is continuing to go down. And for a lot of people, guys, like out of all of the products, right, the ETB, the booster bundles, we know for a fact. No cough right there, my fault. We know for a fact that the booster bundles and the ETBs are 100% getting reprints beyond the Costco thing, right? I mean, this proves my point that it's getting reprinted, but you know, the booster bundle, like this stuff is going to. Why? Because it's nothing special, right? This is a classic product. However, stuff like the Super Premium Collection could take a whole different path, and honestly, you know, I collected during the Sword and Shield era. I have the Charizard UPC. I was unfortunate not able to get the Celebrations one, which I wish I could have, but it was too inflated back then too. But guys, at the end of the day, and I'm being super, super, super honest and real with you, and you guys can comment down below what your guys' thoughts are or your analysis. Maybe you know this 1,000 times better than I do, this product specifically. I don't know how many times Pokemon will reprint this product, right? Because it is a premium collection box, and usually they do a few waves. I'm not saying they're doing one wave and they're done. They do a few of them, but after that, they're going to be gone. And even though I did say it, Pokemon and all these companies just want money, there is some limitation to that. You know, they're not always going to print this because they sort of can't, but they can, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I feel like, am I buying this product now? No, I'm waiting because as you guys can see, this thing is down just so freaking much. 25% in the past month, guys. 3 months, 60%. It's crazy. But I'm gonna wait. Obviously, I said this in other videos. I would rather wait and buy this at MSRP when I have the chance, and a lot of you guys do agree with me when I say that stuff. MSRP buying, and I do that. I've never bought from a third party because I don't believe in that. I believe in patience, and luckily it has paid off. But as I was saying, a lot of you guys have different goals, mindsets, no patience, whatever that might be. So I don't know. I do think though right now where it is currently, it's a solid price. Obviously you're buying more than MSRP, but you know, if you're going for the long run, guys, if you're going for the long run, and when I mean by long run, I'm talking for 5+ years, you're going to see very, 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 very strong profit on this box. Because I think in 5 years, and I think we can all agree, because Prismatic will be out of print by then 100%, this product will definitely be the top line. And by then, we will probably be, guys, in this third wave of Pokemon hype, the 2020 hype we had. This hype we're in right now, eventually it will die off. That's a fact. Nothing lasts forever. And then we hop into the new one. I do think that this will probably be a $600-700 premium collection. And I'm talking 5 years, guys. Don't hop on saying, oh, bro, you said $700. I'm saying 5 years. And I'm saying that pretty confidently. All right. I think that. And I think a lot of you guys can't agree with that because this is the most hyped set. If we look back at, I'm kind of curious now. We're going to take a different route on this. What brought the 2020 hype? The 2020 hype was focused on Hidden Fates. If you guys remember that, like the first few months of that, it was all just Hidden Fates, and people were going to Target and buying the Hidden Fates ETBs. I have no idea how much ETB is worth now. Looks like it's worth 350, 400. But dude, this thing is going up pretty good too. Past year up 100%. So this product is really continuing to climb. If we take a look at the recent sold, saying $400 at MSRP, guys, this thing is a $55 to $60 box at MSRP target base price a few years ago, maybe even a little bit less due to inflation, and it has timed 6 in price. So if that can times 6 in price, then I do think that this could possibly follow. Where did it go? Okay, here it is. I do think that thing, and I'm not saying it's gonna hit 700. I'm not gonna say it's gonna hit 6, but I'm saying is that it will go up. So it's that kind of product that I do believe in. And I don't know why I just did a full yap session on this, guys. I'm sorry, but I think a lot of you guys can't agree. And I'm so sorry I'm checking my screen. I just got to make sure I'm recording because that would be a slap in the face is if I did like a 20-minute video and I wasn't even recording. That would kind of suck. So that would be kind of iffy with that. But guys, oh my, what did I just say? I have no idea. But going back to Poké Notify, I do want to talk about this. GameStop has been known, guys, to recently increase their prices. As a lot of you guys know this, ETBs right now, Destined Rivals, are going for $60. They're selling Blooming Waters for $80 at MSRP. So stuff is getting kind of pricey to the point of not even like really reselling. What I mean by that, let me drink some water, hold on, is Scalpers, right? Because at the end of the day, Scalpers all want money, and they're going to exist, right? You just got to add them into your equation, guys. Blooming Waters right now is a $115 box right now. So if you're telling me that I have to go to GameStop, waste 6 hours of my day to get 2 Blooming Waters at $90, because probably that will be with tax, just to make $20 profit, that's not even worth it anymore. Going into my point, guys, that this stuff will become more and more available because GameStop is starting to increase their price. I don't know about Target. I don't know about Walmart specifically. They're doing their own thing. But it's kind of an interesting take, you know. You got to look at the whole scope of things, guys. You know, let's go to Fortnite, for example. When you zoom in with that heavy sniper, you know, you zoom in on one product, that one person. But when you zoom out, you see the whole world. That's such a weird analogy, and I'm so sorry I brought that up. But that worked really, really well. Today is the 12th as recording this, so Poké Notify did say that these are coming tomorrow. Should I call GameStop for the video and see if you're getting these? Hold on, I'm kind of curious, guys. I'm going to try to do it right now, and I'm just going to see. But they better... GameStop... Okay, I'm kind of curious. We shall see what happens, guys. I'm going to call them. I'm going to put my thing on mute really quick. No, I don't have to. Wait. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Oh, dude, what's the extension to like? Hold on, guys. Stay with me. This will be really interesting. Hold on. Bad. All right, we're getting the call. Bro, what the hell? Oh my god. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do it again. Shit. What's the extent? Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Chat. Please stay with me. This will be really cool. Hold on. Okay. Press 1. Hold on, guys. Stay with me. Please pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone. Please.
Thank you for calling GameStop. At this time, all store associates are currently assisting.
Bro, they are not busy, bro. GameStop is dead. Alright, I'm gonna call one more. I'm gonna see if they pick up, chat.
Thank you for calling GameStop. Nintendo Switch 2 is now.
Oh, come on. Did I get it? Okay. Chat, stay with me. Come on. Bruh.
Thank you for calling GameStop. At this time, all stores.
Bruh, chat, I'm telling you guys, I've been at GameStop 1,000 times. Ain't no one in there, so I'm sorry. I think that would be a cool cherry on top if we managed to get a call. Let me know. Should I try that again for the next video? They're probably gonna be, oh yeah, we're actually sold out. That would actually really suck, but they probably aren't. I'm gonna call it there, guys, for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and as always, guys, rest in peace to those who recently passed away in that plane crash. Very sad. You know, it breaks my heart every time that stuff happens, but I don't know what to say. God bless, guys. Have a great day. Follow your dreams and hold your wallets. I promise.